Hello, my name is Samar. I also go by Sam or First Time Panner. Any of those you want to call me, you can. This will be an update for my, I almost said 24 in 2024. No, this is the update for my old new Gifted Glue project, which is supposed to be updated on the 24th every month. Which we'll just see. I've yet again had another absolutely insane thing happened to me, so I just don't know whether life is ever going to be normal. But anyway, this is the update. It's not the most fun update or the most impressive update, but regardless, we gotta get the ball rolling. Life goes on, the world is still spinning. So the first item, I feel like in my heart of hearts I knew this is not going to be done. This is my old item. Oh yeah, sorry, before I start, I have to give credit where credit's due. This project was created by Jessica Lee for Misty, so they'll be linked in the description box. But yeah, my old item is this Milani Golden Romance nail polish. I have it on my nails now, but I chip my nails when I'm nervous or stressed. Yeah, I literally just did this 2 days ago and it's already like halfway gone. There's like, I will say, whatever is in here, which I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, you can't because the light is like too much. Oh yeah, you can kind of see here that level right there when I tilt it. It is so hard to get product out. And even though there's still like a very thin layer coating the sides, I'm not going to add any more acetone. And I mentioned the last time I was adding acetone would be the last time. I'm not very articulate again, because this is getting so thin that I mean, like, it still dries out and like will stick to the sides, but the product that's still there is so diluted with acetone that I have to do at least 2 coats on my nails to like get color payoff. So there would be no point in adding more acetone. So whatever's left in here is just it. I'm not going to be magically creating more by concocting it with some chemicals. So I honestly think it could be done by next time, because this manicure was already really, I mean, manicure, my nails are terrible. This one was already really difficult to do. So I'm sure I could get, I mean, I bet it would even be a struggle to get just one more manicure out of this, which, considering I only do my nails on an average of once a month, I can still keep this in for another month, but I would be surprised if I got more than one use out of this bottle. Anyway, that was very long-winded to say it's still in and I expect it to be rolling out next time. My new item is always an eyeshadow palette that I've never used before. This one is the Glaminatrix Cosmetics Exquisite Eyes palette. You can probably tell I'm wearing it on my eyes now. I'm wearing these let me flip it over. These 3 shades, Exquisite, Magnificent, and Superb, in this look. And then in the first look that I did, which I don't remember if I filmed with it, but I definitely, oh my god, I hope you didn't see anything crazy in the mirror. I definitely posted it on my Instagram, but I used the other three shades, Ostentatious, Lovely, and Alluring. I do really love this palette. I mean, it's greens and I love green. I think the shades in here are very, very beautiful and pretty easy to work with. The only one that I struggled with is the one that I'm wearing today, or maybe you can't tell, maybe the camera's making it look better, but I did have a bit of trouble with this matte Magnificent, which is the one that's just all over my eyes, just because of like color payoff. With, in some places, like, it either the color has trouble building or it's like, I don't want to say patchy or like it sticks, but I don't know, I was just having trouble like manipulating the shadow once it was on my eyes. It did take a lot of work to finally get it to where I wanted it to be, but I still was able to use it. Like, I didn't have any real issues, and I'm very happy about that, because this was an impulse buy, and I always get nervous when I do that because I usually spend a lot of time researching the products that I do buy. Despite having a large collection, I swear, like, I do my research and I almost always make sure that I really like something. This, however, I like had seen it before, but I hadn't looked up reviews or demos or anything. And then while I was purchasing the Grounded palette, I saw that this was on clearance and it was green. So, and I needed free shipping, and I was like, I may as well get it because it's like the same price as shipping. So I purchased it, and I was, sorry if you heard my pinky crack, I was nervous that it was going to be a regret purchase, but it's not. Oh, and I do want to mention, in case you don't follow me on Instagram, the look that I did with these 3 shades reminded me exactly of the Hot Jalapeno Quad from e.l.f., which I loved that palette so much. Like the shades, I mean, the quality on some of the shades could have been better, but the colors themselves were so stunning, and I loved that palette, but I panned it and decluttered it. But now I feel like I don't ever need to repurchase it because I have this. Now my gifted and blue items are still here. I haven't used them once. These are the Peter Thomas Roth Water Drench Hyaluronic Cloud Cream Hydrating Moisturizer and the L'Oreal Revitalift 1.5% Pure Hyaluronic Acid Serum. I rolled these in. This one was the gifted and this one was the blue, but they were both gifted as like free gift with purchases. I rolled these in because I was planning this past month to go on a trip to see Minnesota Wild hockey team. I'm wearing the shirt. That's even why I did this look today. I mean, I needed the uses, but I was planning on doing that look with this shirt. I ended up not going on that trip, which is why I'm using this palette at home and not there. Like my original plan with rolling this palette in was to do this look and then wear a red lipstick. I ended up not going to that game, so I ended up not going on the trip, which is why I used this palette just at home and I did not use either of these at all. Very sad, very unfortunate, but worse things have happened to me, clearly. But I do want to still keep these in the project because now I am planning on going out of town yet again. So I may as well just bring these. And I specifically chose these because these are like some of the smallest like skincare products that I have, and my trips are never more than like 3 or 4 days because of my cats. I don't like leaving them alone too long, and I don't really have anyone who can, they're just very scared cats, so I don't have anyone who can like come and play with them and feed them because they would just run away and hide. So I don't know why I'm telling you my life story in this video. Basically I like to pack the smallest things possible because my trips are never that long, and in fact on this trip I'm not even bringing a suitcase or a carry-on. I'm just bringing like a backpack with me. That's how lightly I'm intending to pack. So yeah, I'm gonna keep these in the project and they will definitely be done by next time, even if by some like weird situation, which at this point I wouldn't be surprised if that happened. If for some reason the trip gets canceled, I'm still gonna use those because they are tiny and they should have already been out. The only thing I have to replace clearly is the eyeshadow palette, or I guess my new prompt, but it's always an eyeshadow palette. And the only unused eyeshadow palette I have left in my collection is the Danessa Myricks Lightwork Volume 5, I think. Yeah, Volume 5. I should have checked before that. This is the eyeshadow palette that came out holiday season before she started doing her Freedom palettes. This was the final eyeshadow palette she came out with. And I did not buy this then, so this has not been sitting for like 2.5 years. This past holiday season, holiday 2025, she did a vault sale, or I don't know if it was like multiple products, but it was definitely this palette that you could purchase. So I made sure I got it because this was the one eyeshadow palette. Okay, maybe there was another one, but this one was like the top eyeshadow palette of hers that I really felt not like bad about missing, but I thought that like if I had gotten any of her other eyeshadow palettes before I started shopping from her brand in like 2024, I would say this would be the one that I would want. And yeah, this was the one that was available, so I thought it was just perfect, and I made sure to snatch it up right as soon as I saw that. So yeah, this is like the plastic thing. I literally haven't even used this palette yet. I am so excited to though, because these shades look stunning. Her shades always are, but I am so excited to use this eyeshadow palette. As always, my goal is going to be no pan left behind for this. And then once I use this, I will officially have no like new untouched or like any untouched eyeshadow palette in my entire collection, which I know should be the norm, but for me it wasn't. In fact, if I hadn't gone on this no buy this year, I probably would have already added eyeshadow palettes to my collection by now in 2026. With that being said, that is all I have for this video. I really am planning on having, I mean, as long as I can use every shade in here at least once, which to be honest might be difficult because these are all like special shades. There are no matte, so I can't like, I feel like the most shades I could use together with this is probably 2 shades at once, but I'm really going to try to hit my goal on this, because the next time I could potentially have a full refresh, and I really want to do that because I just want some new products in this project. It's been feeling so stagnant. So yeah, hopefully that happens. We'll just have to wait for my next update to find out, but until then I will see you in my next video, and until then I hope you have an amazing day, at least a better day than I'm having. Yeah, I'll see you there. Bye.